My friend Liz is battling breast cancer. Liz and I have done a lot of things together over the last couple of years since we met because of this cancer journey that we are both on. One of the things that we have done, which has been very special for us together, is attend it's called an ABC support group, which is Advanced Breast Cancer. For those of you who know my journey, I do not have breast cancer, but because cancers like my own, which are rare, or sometimes even some of the other women's cancers, don't have quite as much support as breast cancer has. A lot of fundraising goes into breast cancer, which is great for breast cancer patients, and I don't begrudge them at all. But a lot of us with lesser known cancers do not receive that type of funding. So this particular group has been very kind to let other women with cancer come into their group. So that's been a great supportive place. And it has been a place of connection for Liz and I. Forgive me, the wind was starting to get a little bit noisy at that point, so I decided to relocate inside. Liz and I have been attending the ABC group together for quite a while. Both of us were a little bit younger than most of the other people in the group. One of the ladies, Frida, who I've got a photo of at the end, calls us the babies in the group. And so we had a little bit of a natural connection. If Liz wasn't feeling up to driving, I would go and pick her up and we would drive there together, and then I'd take her home. And in reality, I actually used to love it. I didn't like it that she wasn't well enough to drive, but it made the whole day a bit more special because Liz lives out of town, I would get extra time with Liz, and I just always value extra time with Liz. So I would get to talk to her the whole way to and from. We would often have lunch after the ABC group as well, so we would just have that extra time to catch up about each other's families and life. And this particular meeting, I got to drive her there once more. And I can just remember thinking, I'm glad the journey isn't longer for Liz, because I could see how tired she was. But I wished the journey there, it only took us about 5 minutes to go to the meeting from where hospice was. And I wished that the drive was longer for me, because I had to share Liz for that during the meeting. This is Liz's final visit to the ABC group. I went and picked her up in hospice, and she was so tired by the end that I knew that this is going to be the last one. It's not something that she will be able to continue doing. Oh man. Meeting, and Liz had raised some funds, which I've spoken about in a different video, for the Blush Cancer. We've got some video footage of her talking about where that money is going to go. In her final days, she is so interested in other people and wanted to raise money for other young women with cancer, that they would be supported also. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video. It starts with Liz and I checking out the ice cream section. I wheeled her wheelchair past the ice cream, and Liz looked at it and said, "Oh, I would love some ice cream. That looks so good." And then was expecting me to go to the cake cabinet, which we normally might have a cuppa and a piece of cake at that meeting. And I said, "I'm sure you can have ice cream with the cake if you'd like to, Liz." And we did that, but the meeting also has a psychologist that attends it. And so Alex, the meeting psychologist, looked over and said, "What are you girls doing? You're looking very cheeky." And I said, "Oh, thinking of having ice cream." So she's like, go for it. And then she's like, can I take the camera? Because I just want to capture this moment. So that is the ice cream shot. Liz and I have come to ABC and we are getting ice cream and cake. And for those people who say that sugar feeds cancer, what do we say?
Not today.
And it's a myth, for the record.
It is a myth, that's right. And we're having macadamia ice cream because it's delicious. And we're having
lemon and pistachio.
Lemon pistachio.
We'll do a close-up when we get it.
And nurses as well.
All right. Here's my phone. Ready?
Oh, I missed it. I love Chris is just muscling in to talk to Liz.
5 minutes. So much purpose. So move along. So much purpose.
She just carried her chair all wrong.
We're getting our flu jab this afternoon.
I just decided I wanted to do a little birthday Facebook fundraiser for Blush. Yeah, that's what I decided. I wanted to do a little one. And we've managed to raise $2,500.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's actually a little bit more than what it says on Facebook. My dad did give me enough money to make it up to $2,500. Last night.
Wow.
And Dave and I haven't made a donation yet, and we're going to donate some money too. But I've spoken to Alex about it, and I've also spoken to Sharon Donaldson about it, about how we might want to use that money. And for me, I think being part of this group has been absolutely wonderful, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. The young adults group is up now and running, and so I think that's really exciting. Someone who would have been, me 4 years ago, that would have been an amazing resource as well. And I feel like I could have been, possibly a good mentor for that group too.
He's just having his
Shadow.
do something like that. Yeah, heard the men's voice. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so we'll use that money for something to do with the young women's group. It was mentioned there's the men, the partners that are looking for.
They need a golf group or something.
Yeah.
Something.
So we spoke about that, about that maybe as being the thing that we push this money for, money for. Yeah, I've got a friend, and we got our beautiful dogs from those friends. So I've got a friend, she came to visit me, and her gift that she came to bring me as a visiting gift was a box of puppies.
Golly, that'd be beautiful.
Oh, that would be awesome.
We had golden retriever puppies.
Oh, man. Did you get photos?
Hiding under the blankets.
I'm the photo person.
Yeah.
Keep sitting here with my video.
I saw that Frida wrote that on Facebook. She's okay. She's got family up.
During the meeting at the golf club, the ladies were talking about the video that Liz and I did. Please see the link, about what it was like living in hospice after Liz had moved there. And they were kind of keen to see Liz at hospice, and Liz ever being the advocate of hospice and feeling it was an important thing for people to consider if they are metastatic and just have that
thought out ahead of time. So we agreed to have some morning tea with Liz at hospice. So we had the group come along there, and it was just a lovely morning. There's the outdoor area, and we all set up different bits and pieces of morning tea that we had brought along, and had a cup of tea together and just shared some laughs with one another. Imi and I and Imogen's Frank Green water bottle are going into hospice now, and we're going to be there with the ABC Blush group. And I've got a banana bread in the back of my car, which I just got out of the oven, and it smells amazing. Here is the banana bread, and don't you love my cake tin? It is so pretty. It took me a while to turn it on. Hi, superstar. Yeah. And Emmy's here. Emmy's waiting for the phone.